On this week's edition, we're going to tell you about a cutting-edge graphic design company in a historic building in the heart of downtown Fredericksburg. So on this week's edition, I'm with Dan Craddock, who is the owner of Metro Nova Creative here at 317 William Street in downtown Fredericksburg. And Dan's firm, Metro Nova Creative, was the creative mastermind behind the revamped new branding First Friday event that Main Street is running. Dan, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So why don't you just start off by talking a little bit about how that came to be, the creative for that campaign.
Yeah, so really the core of what we do here is brand development for small businesses, organizations, things like that. And a big aspect of that is the visual identity. So the logo, those identity marker points that can help a business grow, and then the voice of that is the content development, things like that. And with Main Street, we've already developed a great relationship with them through some of our other programs that we've done in the city. You can go down to some of our retailers and see stuff like their Scan and Love campaign, where you can scan a QR code outside of someone's retail store and get a video and meet that business owner, right? And make that emotional connection and build that brand. And that way they get some B-roll footage of the interior of the store. And that really came up because of COVID. How do we break down that barrier? So we created this great program that got people through the doors and also allowed them to shop online if they weren't comfortable coming inside. And so we already had this great collaborative effort with some of the other projects. And so when they were ready to rebrand First Friday, we were really excited that they let us throw the hat in the ring and put a proposal in. And we were able to do the projects, and it's just been an outstanding experience. So. And
you take them through all the way from sort of the idea of it behind the creation of the brand to the final branding work.
Yeah. Logo design, it's something I've been doing almost 2 decades now, and it's a special task, and there's a lot of work that goes into it on the back end that I think people don't realize. And so we do our best to kind of bring the clients in and explain that processing, right? So everything from, we create Pinterest boards and allow clients to dump all their ideas and feel, anything that kind of inspires them, and then we hand draw everything to start, really. An important part of hand drawing is it makes me slow down as a designer and think things through constructively. How is this going to work on the side of a building? How is it going to work on the side of a pen? X, Y, Z, right? So we go through the process of them, give them a few different concepts, pick one that's heading in the right direction, go through revision rounds. So it's all very intricate. It's hands-on, and it keeps the clients involved. And Main Street was just, they were great. We were able to sit down and bounce ideas and get through everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, definitely great work. So again, you're a full-service graphic design firm. So companies big and small. You work with companies of all size on there.
Yeah, absolutely. We a big part of growing this business from the beginning was the realization that our country's built on the backs of small businesses. And so if we can give those folks every opportunity to succeed by providing them really upstanding branding and making them look professional and building that brand trust with their market, like that's our goal. And we do have larger clients. We do website maintenance and helping with places like Gunston Hall, and those larger clients afford us the ability to still work with the smaller startups, and it's just a great relationship all around. And we love being able to work here in town too. Being downtown is so important. We were able to work with Juan Mortaco and Sunken Well and some Dog Crazy and all the local guys, and we're just so happy to be part of that community and excited to be able to work on those projects too.
Definitely, and you got a really cool office here right across from Castilla's. Really
it's like our Ghostbusters firehouse. I just kind of happened across it and walked in and just right away was just in love with it and said, this is going to be home for us, for the foreseeable future. So. Yeah, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, and how can somebody find out more about Metro Nova Creative?
You can find us on metronovacreative.com. You can check us out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those great places. You're certainly welcome to email me at dan@metronovacreative.com if you want to set up a time to talk, and we look forward to meeting you.
Yeah, okay. Well, Dan, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. If you've got graphic design needs, be sure to come check out Metro Nova Creative here at 317 William Street in the heart of downtown Fredericksburg. That'll do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Fred Focus newsletter, and we'll keep you up to date on all the great things happening in the city of Fredericksburg. See you next week.